Xavier. What's wrong with you, Xavier? Why didn't you follow my orders?
Forgive me, father. It's just Raymond aren't our enemies. They can't be. Why do we need to battle with them?
Ho, this is a novelty. I've never heard you express an opinion before, Xavier.
Aren't our enemies supposed to be overseas? That's what you keep telling me.
That's right, which is why we have to whip this country's spineless leaders into action.
I always wanted to take on Mark on the football pitch. I thought it would be so much fun. But seeing the pain on his face, that was no fun at all.
Soul-searching really doesn't suit you, Xavier. Pipe down and do as I say.
But, father...
This conversation is over.
It's been 10 hours since Nathan was taken into the operating theatre.
And we've heard nothing since. I hope he's all right.
And Shawn? How's he doing?
He's not injured, but it's almost like he's having some kind of nightmare.
Nightmares? Could that be the robot in the season premiere of BattleBot Season 2, which is airing tonight? At the time of recording, not at the time of uploading. Maybe I should have done. Maybe it had something to do with all this. Maybe he's in real trouble. Maybe he has a split personality.
Frost had a brother.
Had?
His name was Aiden. He played junior football with Shawn. Shawn was a defender, and Aiden played up front.
That were a grand tackle, Shawn. Now pass it. Finish it, Aiden.
Shawn would get the ball off the other team, then pass it to Aiden to shoot. At the back end and up front, they were the perfect partnership. Until the accident, that is.
What accident?
Hey, Shawn, how about that? Hat trick. Weren't I amazing? Hey, you were. The win today were all down to you, Aiden.
Ha ha.
It's a good job the game wasn't cancelled. You were both brilliant out there.
As they were driving home, their car was caught in an avalanche.
Huh? What's that noise? Ah!
Shawn was cut from the car and escaped unhurt, but unfortunately, his parents and Aiden didn't make it.
That's just awful.
That must be why he goes strange every time he hears a loud noise.
After the accident, Aiden's personality lived on within Shawn. You could say that Shawn has two personalities, his own and his brother's. And his brother also happens to be a complete arse! That's right, it was Aiden's special move.
So when he performs Eternal Blizzard, it's not him doing it, it's Aiden?
Yes, but having two personalities isn't easy. It's hard to maintain a balanced mind. The intensity of the match with Alias must have pushed him over the edge.
If you knew about this, why did you put Shawn in the team? Was it just so we could beat Alias? You didn't care what happened to Shawn as long as we won? Is that it?
Hey, come on, Sylvia.
But...
winning football matches is what I'm here to help you do.
I thought Shawn just happened to be a striker who could play in defence. I thought he always got really psyched up for games and that was why he acted weird. I was wrong. He had two personalities fighting inside him the whole time. But I didn't notice a thing. Even though we saw the signs time after time. He tried to talk to me about it. I was the captain.
Nathan's gone. Shawn's in a bad way. We're losing players all over the place. If only he was here. Axel.
Axel always used to show up and save the day when we were in a tight spot.
I wonder where he is right now. I did see someone who looked a heck of a lot like Axel a while back. What? Are you serious, Darren?
And you just kept your mouth shut?
I'm sorry. I did try to tell you, blimey loads of times. It just never seemed to be the right moment.
Well, what's the story? Where did you see him?
Well, we played this match down in Okinawa, and there was this boy with an amazing shot, with all flames coming out of it. He looked like him too. I thought he might be Axel. I didn't really get a chance to look at him up close, so I might be wrong, but...
Okinawa? What would he be doing down there? It does sound a heck of a lot like him, though. Now Ryman needs him more than ever. It's got to be worth a try. Let's head to Okinawa.
No!
Mark?
I'm staying here until Nathan gets better. He and I have a lot of things to discuss.
Coach?
Can we have a quick word outside, Evans? Listen, I know you're worried that you haven't been seeing eye to eye with Swift.
Huh? How did you know about that?
I'm your coach. It's my job to know exactly what's going on with all my players.
Nathan's always been one of my best friends. Someone I could talk to. He even quit the athletics club so he could join the football team and help me out. He did so much for me. I wasn't there when he needed me. The least I can do is be for him when he wakes up. Help him get back on his feet so we can play football together again.
Mark?
Yes, coach?
Everything's going to be fine. I promise. You and Nathan will come through this.
Have you ever fallen out with someone and ended up drifting apart, coach?
Were we even that close? I can't remember anymore. You know, watching you kids play football reminds me of my brother.
You have a brother?
Yes, he loved football so much. He went abroad to join a training camp. He passed away while he was there.
I see.
It's strange, you know. You're the first person I've ever talked to about this.
Mark. Nathan!
Swift?
Does this mean you're alright now? You can walk by yourself?
I'm sorry for not getting in touch before.
Don't worry about that. The main thing is you weren't seriously injured. He's on crutches, mate. You know...
I can't.
I'm afraid Mr. Swift must stay here a little while longer for further tests.
I see.
Still, that must mean you'll be out before long, right? Listen, Nathan,
I understand, Mark. Don't worry about it. Go walk an hour. I'll catch you up later.
Make sure you do. We'll be waiting for you. This is something that plays out pretty differently in the anime again. Nathan, like Todd, voluntarily leaves the team in the anime just after giving up hope. He thinks Alias are too strong and he just doesn't want to do it anymore. With the anime, it's more of a forced quit.
I'm Shawn Froste. I'm not Aiden. It's his attacking skills they want. They've no need of my defensive talents. What should I do? What can I... It should have been me who survived. You're useless. Ah.
Hey, Shawn! Are you alright?
Aye, I'm fine.
Great, shall we go then? Everyone's waiting for you.
Aye, alright.
Everything seems to be on the mend. It's such a relief. I feel much better about going to Okinawa now.
Mark, them aliens were too much for me this time, and I don't want to be a burden to the team. But I've got fire in my belly now. I want to do everything I can to help you beat blimmin' Genesis. Please, let me go with you.
Yeah, by the way, just to clarify, I used Mark in the last match because Darren wasn't actually on the team. He was said to be a member of the Ryman 11 before that match, but I guess because he had to fight them as a member of Foshaw before Ryman took on Genesis, he wasn't actually with us. But now we're gonna set sail for Okinawa. It's a wonderful, beautiful place, and I can't wait to get there in the next episode. We shall see very soon.
These are good kids. Honest kids. They won't end up like Genesis. I know they won't. I'm doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing.
Hey, over here. This kid got sucked into the giant whirlpool. Hey kid, are you alright? Call an ambulance, quick!
Quiet, he's trying to say something.
Oh, Flame Boy.
Flame Boy? What on earth is he talking about?
Excuse me, could I have a moment of your time? I have a couple of questions for you.
We head down south to Okinawa, determined to track down Axel. We need him back on the team. Find out more, blazing back. Come on, Axel.